Hello everyone, Andy Fox here. I am in the Salt Dome here at the work yard for Public Works here in Virginia Beach. And the folks here have been very generous. Philip Cutter is here. He is an operations engineer with Public Works, and he has been great to come and tell us exactly what Virginia Beach is doing. First of all, Philip, thank you so much for being here.
Certainly.
Tell us about where we are.
Well, this is our salt storage location for our main yard here at Public Works in Virginia Beach. We have several other locations where we store salt also. We've got about 1,200 tons of salt in here. We also store it at a remote location down further in the Pungo area where we have about this much salt down there also, so we're more efficient on treating roads. We also have salt further up near Virginia Beach Boulevard at a location up there, so that we can be more efficient in our use of time so the trucks don't have to always come back to the yard.
Now, and this is the material that is to use the much talked about brine for the roads.
Right, we use the same salt. The salt that we use that we put out on the roads is also the same salt that we mix in to produce brine, and we started early this morning brining all of our priority routes and our frost patrol routes, which is what we look at. Our bridges, our overpasses, our slick spots, and then our priority routes. We have over 700 miles of priority 1 routes, which are our main arterials like Virginia Beach Boulevard, Great Neck, Shore Drive, Independence, any of the roads that have hospitals, emergency services facilities, police precincts, any of the things where your critical infrastructure is. We want to make sure that the main routes to and from those are the first ones that we clear.
You got a little bit into the strategies. For Public Works, what is your strategy on getting these roads ready for the people who may be going out on them? What's the battle plan?
Well, right now we look at the weather and the forecast, because if we put down brine and then the event's going to start with a rain event, chances are that could all wash away and it's a useless effort. So we look at the forecast first. We want to know what it's going to do so that we can be more productive. So in this particular instance, we're not expecting a rainstorm before it. So we've got out, just like VDOT and all the other municipalities, where we're putting out the brine on these priority routes. That will help the salt or the snow and ice, if there's any that comes down, to help prevent it from sticking to the asphalt as the temperatures go down.
Okay. Now, what have you told your crews? When are the critical times that they are on call and ready to go?
We're still evaluating that for our work plan. We will have that finalized probably by noon tomorrow. The forecast is firming up. The arrival times, latest I think I've seen is snow is expected to start sometime between 8 a.m. and noon is the projected start time for snow on Wednesday. So right now we're looking at probably sometime Wednesday is when we're going to implement our full snow plan, and it will be a full implementation of what we activate for a snow plan.
Now, you're the largest locality here in Hampton Roads. What is the message that you have for the people of Virginia Beach during what is going to be perhaps a historic, at least recently, historic snowstorm?
Get prepared. Get the things that you need. Get them today or tomorrow. Stock up so that if at all possible you can stay off the roads. If you don't have to get out, stay in and let us get the roads clear so that everybody can travel safely and get to where they need to. It's going to take us a while. If we have as large a snowstorm as what they're talking about, it's going to take a significant amount of time to clear the roads that we have. We do not go into neighborhoods, so we're trying to focus on our arterial routes, our priority 1s, 2s, 3s, and maybe even 4s.
Right, so no neighborhood roads.
No.
So if you're out there, they are not going to likely be coming down the street that you live on, right? You're going to be on the big roads out there. Now, what is the anticipation for the amount of equipment you will be putting out on the road? Assets.
Okay, right now we're hooking up our plows and our trucks. We have almost 40 assigned vehicles to our snow plan. At any given point in time, equipment breaks down, so we're in the process of working with our fleet facility. They're working to get every piece of equipment that we can operational. So we will probably have somewhere around 35 or so snow plows and trucks out on the road, and then we have 5 brine trucks that we utilize also that we can use to to put out brine and push snow too.
Now, when the snow starts falling, and you gave the time on Wednesday morning, are you out on the road immediately when that happens, or is there a period of wait and then you go out?
We will likely wait until we get some buildup of snow. Typically, we do not put our snow plows down on the ground until we have at least 2 inches accumulated on the ground. Otherwise, we're really not productive in any way, shape, or form. If there's areas that we hear about that are slick or having problem areas, we could go treat those specific areas and spot treat it. But as far as going out and driving the roads to look for it until we get the accumulation, we will wait until we get about 2 inches of snow on the ground, on the road.
Yeah, so there you have that. Now, I was down at Home Depot, okay? 10,200 bags of wood mulch in the parking lot. Have you ever seen 10,200 bags of? It's a lot.
That's a lot of bags.
It is a lot, but you know what? There are no shovels and no salt.
I'm not surprised.
I mean, it's amazing. I mean, people are really getting prepared, and they're taking this seriously.
As well they should. This forecast has been there. The system it's been fairly consistent. It's moving up the coast here or across the country. So we're hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst.
There you go. Hoping for the best, preparing for the worst. Philip, thank you so much. We've been speaking with Philip Cutter, and you've been really a wealth of information. Real quick, as we're signing off on this, and we will have live coverage coming up at 4, 5, and 6 on Wavy TV 10, so please tune in. What is your final message to our viewers out there?
If you have to get out, please be careful, drive slow, drive to the conditions. If it's snow and slick, please keep plenty of space between you and the car in front of you, and if at all possible, just stay home and stay safe.
Great advice, Philip. Thank you. Is there anything else I didn't ask you want to say?
That's pretty much it. Nope.
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
I think I'm good.
You're doing a great job out here, and on behalf of Wavy TV 10, we want to thank you for coming out here, doing this live stream. Allie has been so fantastic in setting all this up, and we know you're going to be very successful in what you're going to do over the next 3 days.
We'll do our best.
All right, Philip Cutter, thank you so much. So, guys, that's the latest here. We will have, like I said, live coverage 4, 5, and 6. We're here in the Salt Dome here at Virginia Beach Public Works. There is a lot of salt here. This is used to make the brine, and brine's a very important thing that we need in order to get through this next snowstorm, which is historic. That is the latest in Virginia Beach. Andy Fox, 10 on your side.